Okay, in this video we're going to look at how we can find the maximum profit for a function like this. So this comes from a question we were doing in class where we had 200 people renting an apartment building and they're paying $1,200 a month. And every time that you decrease the price by $50, you increase the number of people by $10. So we're going to skip past making the function here. We just want to figure out how we can find out what the maximum profit is for this function. Okay, so first thing that we remember is that if we look at the zeros, so if we look at a function here, the two zeros are going to be equidistant, or the same distance from that axis of symmetry, or the vertex here in the middle. So our first step is we got to find the zeros. So I'm going to find the zeros. First zero is going to be when 200 plus 10x is equal to 0. I'm going to solve this equation here. Move the 200 to the other side. Here it's positive. I'm going to move it over. It's going to become negative. So I see 10x is equal to negative 200. And then, of course, what I'm going to do is divide both sides by 10. And so I get x is equal to negative 200 over 10. And I get negative 20 as my first zero. So over here, that's going to be negative 20. All right? And that's going to be x is equal to negative 20. My second zero is going to be this equation over here. And that's going to be 1200 minus 50x must be equal to 0, which means that negative 50x must be equal to negative 1200. And so x would be negative 1200 over negative 50. And that's going to give me 24. Okay, and that means over here, I'm going to have 24 as my value. Okay, so x is equal to 24. All right, which means my axis of symmetry is going to be right in the middle. So x must be equal to 24 plus negative 20 all over 2. That's going to give me 4 over 2, and that's going to give me 2 as my answer here. So this value over here has to be x is equal to 2. All right. Only thing that's left is I need to find the value here. So I know it's going to be 2 comma something. That's where I go back to my function. And I know if I put in a number for x, I'm going to get a profit back. So I'm going to say f of 2 is equal to 200 plus 10 times 2 times 1200 minus 50 is 2. Simplify that. That's going to be 200 plus 20. And that's going to be 1200 minus 100. All right, so that's going to be 220 multiplied by 1100. Okay, and that's going to give me my final profit here at the end of the day. And so if I take 220 and I multiply that by 1100, that's going to give me $242,000. And so my maximum profit there is going to be, I'm going to increase the price by 242,000. All right. And so that's my coordinate there. The maximum profit is going to be $242,000. Okay, hope this helps. Take care.